I wanted to say that over the past 5 months, you have been compared to so many cultural icons, ranging from Sir Winston Churchill to Harry Potter. And I wanted to ask you, who your own historical or literary role models are that you look up to for strength and inspiration. Thank you.
Дуже дякую за запитання.
Thank you for this question. You know, first of all, thank you for these kind of comparisons. Harry Potter is better than Voldemort. We know who is Voldemort in this war and who is Harry Potter, so we know how the war will end, of course. Thank you. You know, to be honest, I will be very trivial in my response. Sometimes you need trivial things because these things that we love sometimes are very simple, but they're very clear and straightforward. I think that such role model are the people of Ukraine, and there are very many of them. There were many cases of this. It's just will be my general response. An ordinary Ukrainian farmer who could take his tractor and close off the road to the Russian tanks during invasion. An ordinary woman in our village who went out and stopped the armored vehicles with her hands, bare hands. Our beautiful children who sat in their apartments when the enemy missiles hit their house, and unfortunately they rest in peace in our history and in our memory. These are Ukrainian people who have stayed in Ukraine and who have not given away our freedom, because we can talk about the values that we are protecting, and this is true, and the main value is our people. This is our treasure, and this is what I look up to. Thank you for this question. The question is not that I don't like to answer questions twice. I think I've heard these questions more than 2 times, but the thing is that I will try to answer in a different manner to the same question. Social media and internet in general is a space, and it means opportunities. We can cut distances between our countries and other countries, between the government and society. It gives an opportunity by using this instrument to share the truth. In our case, it's almost like weapon, showing the world what's going on in Ukraine. It means freedom. It means freedom of press, freedom of speech, and freedom of thought. Something that in Russia and other countries where internet resources are blocked, where there is no opportunity to talk freely in the internet, that is the challenge of the dictatorship. And because the people don't have a possibility to analyze and decide whether it's the truth and the lie. And in order to do this, you have to compare the facts and the arguments. For us, internet is a kind of weapon, because by means of it, we can show what's going on in Ukraine, who conquered us, how many victims and casualties we have, and what has the aggression of Russian Federation left behind. And this is a powerful instrument, and I don't want our partners to be offended. We do transfer very powerful pieces of weaponry to us, but I have to be honest, there's a big question, what matters more, and what kind of weapon protects us more? So information the word sometimes can give a bigger blow than some types of weapon. And our task is for the shells and bullets in this weapon, just like internet, shouldn't run out, just like real shells and bullets shouldn't run out on the front. And here, these bullets and shells, these are the people who share the same values, who can get this information and pass it over and share it. Yes, have a look, tell it to the friend, share it with your friends, just sharing what's going on, and that's extremely important. I think this is about protecting the freedom. In terms of humor, it's not really humorous times and you don't feel like joking, but humor is a kind of medicine which always helps, because you cannot be with your thoughts in the war 24/7. Sometimes you have to make a break for a couple of minutes in order to analyze and take stock, to be an adequate person. Read something humorous. There are memes in the internet. There are good memes about different leaders, different political leaders, and I think it's great. It's a good criticism, a good satire that allows people to relax a little bit, and that really helps. I know it helps not only me. I know our soldiers in the trenches also need this breath of fresh air in between the shellings. You can't protect the lives of people by losing the sense of life. So there was a very interesting remark about Harry Potter, also humorous, so thank you for that as well.